Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Your family traditions, culture, and stories are your legacy. So is your health history. Join the All of Us research program and share your health information. Through research, your legacy can help build a healthier future for all of us.
Hello everyone, this is Jarvis S. Scott with What's Happening Birmingham. Today I'm back with familiar face, Mayor James Stewart of the great city of Irondale. Mayor Stewart, thanks for coming back on today.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity to be able to share, Jarvis.
Great. Now if you hear some trains in the background, if you know Irondale, Alabama is Whistle Stop.
Well, we used to have what was called the Whistle Stop District. We are moving away from that because we are rebranding the city. But we still have a train yard that is right across the street from City Hall. So we always have to deal with trains coming through the great city of Irondale.
And I'm glad you brought that up. I think under your leadership, it's been like a great transformation of your city. And every time I read the Birmingham Business Journal, you already got new businesses always coming. I just want to point out congratulations on the Publix.
Well, thank you so much. We have a lot of things going on in the city of Irondale. We had a ribbon cutting on Wednesday, November the 1st, to be able to welcome Publix to our community. For 16 years, we were a food desert, but no longer here in the city of Irondale. We're glad to have them here, and the additional revenue that they will bring to the city won't hurt either.
So tell me, for those of you who don't understand here the term, what is a food desert?
A food desert is a place where the people really don't have access to a grocery store in their community. Although we are on the outskirts of Birmingham and have access inside the city limits of Birmingham, in 2007, when Food World left the city of Irondale, we have not had a grocery store in the city since that time.
Oh, wow, that has been... You know, I guess for Alabama fans, that's when Nick Saban was coach of Alabama. So that's been at least
16 years.
16
going on 17 years. But we are happy to have them in the community now. The store is more of a community meeting place, I believe, than where people go to shop. Because when you go there, you're always going to run into somebody that lives into the city. But all of the citizens are excited about having the store here. We no longer have to take our dollars to the city of Birmingham. We have the ability now to circulate them within the city limits of Irondale, which helps us to be able to provide more efficient and effective services for our citizens.
Okay, and one of the things that I want to also point out, people who have, with the last interview I did with him, that one thing about Irondale is the way it's drawn up on the map. You know, you got some parts of 459, some parts of Interstate 20, go down Highway 11, see some parts of Irondale.
We stretch over 16 square miles. We have several different zip codes that make up the city. Not only does 35210, but we also have 35235, which is in Birmingham, 35173, which is in Trussville, 35094, which is in Leeds. There are a lot of zip codes that compromise, or I would say comprehensively complete the city of Irondale, but we're just one big happy landmass with several different zip codes.
And one thing too, if you go through Irondale, it's famous for one big road, that's Grants Mill Road, and recently you all did some improvements on that.
Yes. Grants Mill Road opened officially September the 27th. For about 18 months, we were under a massive construction project, about $15.3 million, to expand Grants Mill Road. What we're famous for now is there is a roundabout that is in the center of Grants Mill Road, which allows traffic to continuously flow all the time. Initially, we had problems with people getting used to it. However, now everybody is happy about the roundabout because you no longer have to sit at a traffic light to be able to get to your destination.
Yeah, and those people watching, like, I call Grantsville Road the little hidden shortcut of Highway 280 somewhat.
It is. If you don't want to fight all of that traffic, you can take Grantsville Road all the way down to 119. So we are what you would say maybe a cut through to be able to get to Shelby County. But we're so ecstatic that the county has expanded the road to a 4-lane road now, 2 lanes on both sides. Traffic is really flowing, and it's really a beautiful sight to see. We're hoping that it opens up more economic development in the city of Irondale.
As we close out 2023, what's some, I know other than the Publix and the Grant Mills Road improvements, what are some other goals you got accomplished this year, or you and council working?
We got a lot of things, Jarvis, accomplished this year. Last month, we just had a meeting to introduce our citizens to the new brand that we're going to unveil beginning in January. We also just completed a master plan for all of the parks that are in the city of Irondale. So we're looking forward to putting that out in 2024. And we had already began to work on several major capital projects that are going to take place in the city. We're going to have a new municipal complex. We're building a brand new library on Grantsville Road. We're also developing a new fire station on 143 acres of land that we purchased. We're going to use about 11 acres for a fire station and a training facility. The other 32 acres are going to be used for outdoor recreation. We purchased the Zamora Temple, which is now called the Irondale Civic Center.
Oh, wow.
We're getting ready to begin on the journey there. We're going to spend at a minimum $10 million to be able to renovate that property. Not only are we going to do some restoration to the inside, but we're also going to add a walking track, a track for mountain bikes, pickleball courts, splash pad, and new playground equipment. We're really looking forward to that. A lot of people don't know that we own that, but we're looking forward to the renovations that are going to take place at that site as well. So there are a lot of exciting, marvelous things that are going on in the city. We realize that 24 is going to be bigger than 23.
Oh yeah, and that's Zamora Temple. Man, that's been a staple right there for years. And how many acres is that, the Zamora Temple?
It sits on 105 acres.
Wow.
Right now we're going to develop the first 20, and then we'll create a master plan for the next 85 acres in the second phase.
Okay. Any other, I know a lot of times, like all times, you got a lot of businesses want to come into the area. Any other grand openings, anything on the level of a Publix coming soon, or to the?
Well, one of the things that we did this year, so often we spend a lot of time trying to bring new businesses into the city. We decided to begin to pay more attention to the businesses that we already have in the city. One of the things that Irondale will be known for in the future, we are the only municipality in the state of Alabama that has 14 luxury brands, autos, within a half-a-mile radius of one another. We began in November to promote the Irondale Auto Luxury Auto Mall. We have not every, but we have all of the brands. A lot of people think that it's in Birmingham, but it's in Irondale. But we began to promote the Luxury Auto Mall. You all may have seen me in some of the commercials because they are playing on all 4 of the major networks, as well as we're doing some social media stuff as well. That's what we are really, really proud about, because if all goes well, it's going to bring an additional $1 to $1.5 million into the city coffers, which means that even if we have attracted a new business here in the city, it would really need to generate at that level. We decided, why not take advantage of what we already have, instead of always going out and trying to recruit new things to come into the city.
Yeah, and I agree, that makes sense. Do you have any plans for any new residential areas?
We have 4 phases.
Okay.
So I'm glad that you asked me about that. The first phase is about the 5 capital projects that I talked to you about. Second phase is, once we complete all of those capital projects, everything in the downtown area is going to be, there won't be anybody here but the buildings.
Yeah.
So our second phase is to be able to redevelop our downtown area, maybe an entertainment district, and a lot of things can go into that entertainment district. But we also have 105 acres that we own off of Highway 78 that sits on the Cahaba. We're going to develop that. It is going to be a very nice recreational piece here for us in the city of Irondale. Then in the fourth phase, we have 165 acres with the 85 acres that we have at Zamora, that we're going to develop that into a new community inside of the community. So it's almost going to be a new city within inside of the city, which will have residential housing, commercial components, recreational components to it. When we get to the fourth phase, that's probably when we'll begin to add more houses to the city of Irondale.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm telling people, just drive by Irondale, like you said, go through Grants Mill, or you can go 78 sometime, and you'll see all the different things you all are working on.
There's a lot of things that are going on in the city of Irondale. I can truly say that I've been blessed since I've been in office for the last 3 years, and now we're going into the 4th year. But we're just sitting back, looking forward to see what an almighty God can do in a city where the people are submitting to his leadership. And that's why so many great things are going on in the city of Irondale.
Well, I want to thank you. You know, like I always tell people, to be in leadership requires sacrifice. So I want to thank you for the personal and the professional sacrifice, and I think the good job you and the council have done to kind of see you all work on together on one team together and everything.
Yes, you know, we have our fights, and it's similar to a family.
Yeah.
You know how it is in a family. I can talk about you because you're a family member, but nobody can talk about you because it's not a part of the family.
I agree.
We have those spats that goes on from time to time, but I can truly say that it has not hindered us from moving the city forward.
Yeah, and you see, when you get businesses on the level like Publix willing to come here, and the data say like, okay, they have a base of people, a population of people that will buy from there, that is like a huge accomplishment.
It is.
And I bet they were scratching their head like, 17 years is nowhere.
Well, we're hoping, as you stated, Jarvis, that the Publix will serve as a catalyst to be able to bring more retail into the city, because we know that cities only exist because of the amount of retail dollars that they can bring into their municipality. But in the words of Donald Lawrence, the best is yet to come.
All right, well, thank you, Mayor, for coming on today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I always like to call him one of my favorite mayors, because he's always, if you do see him, he always has that signature bow tie. Every day, but he's been, got his council meeting day, right?
Well, today is council meeting day.
Okay.
And since we've made it into the month of December, I've decided to take more of a casual approach to the holiday. But catch me in January, and I'll be back in my regular signature uniform.
All right, well, we'll come back next year sometime. I bet when you come back, you're going to have more improvements for me. So thank you all for watching. Please check out what'shappenbirmingham.com for more interviews. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And before I go, what's the website they want to find out more about what's going on?
If you want to find out more about the City of Irondale, you can go to www.cityofirondale.al.gov. And we also have an app. If you want to stay abreast of what's going on in the city on a minute-by-minute basis, go to your Google Play Store or your iStore, and you can download the app. You don't have to live in the city of Irondale, but if you want to know what's going on in the city of Irondale, I encourage you to download the app so you can keep up with what's going on in one of the fastest moving cities in Jefferson County to know what's going on.
And you want to check out the audio version, I got it on Apple Podcasts too. Thank you all again. Have a great day. Bye-bye. And happy holidays, everybody. I'll probably have some more episodes for this over with. Bye, everybody.
All right. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.